Very good morning, everybody. We have been discussing functions of human resource management, and under functions of human resource management, we have been discussing operative functions, which are the core functions or specific functions of HRM, human resource management. Under operative functions of HRM, we have already discussed 7 functions. Today we shall discuss the last function, that is called separation. Separation means how employee become separate from the organization, how this relationship between employees and organization ends. There could be multiple ways and could be multiple reasons. So separation is also one of the very important function, as it was the recruitment and selection. Recruitment and selection, how employee joins the organization. Separation involves how the particular employee becomes separate, or they detach from relationship between employees and organization due to various reasons. Separation involves a lot of procedures. It is the duty of HR manager that they have to craft separation mechanism or separation policies and procedures. What will be the system, how an employee can detach its relationship from the organization, and how this employee who came from the society, how company or organization can ensure this employee's safe return to the society. That's very, very important. So under separation policies and procedures, it is the duty of HRM department or HR manager, HR staff and people that they have to craft policies regarding retirement. Retirement will be retirement. Employee want to take retirement after the completion of their age, or there could be voluntary retirement. There are some employees who want to take voluntary retirement before their completion of their age, or before they achieve their retirement age. So what retirement policies will be there, what benefits, perks, and they will get employees on their retirement, what retirement systems will be there, what terms conditions will be there. All these things should be carefully drafted by HR department. Next, if there could be dismissal or termination or suspension of the employee. Dismissal of employees or termination of employees could be from the side of organization, or could be from the side of the employee themselves. If by what reasons the dismissal or termination can take place, on what issues, on what criteria their job will be suspended, or they will be suspended from the organization due to non-performance or due to some internal bottlenecks of the organization, or from the employee side, why they are getting separated from the organization, what is the reason. They could be they are switching to other organization, or there are some of the other reasons. All these things must be carefully crafted and should be given proper attention and consideration. Or there are some layoff in the sense companies leaves off its employee due to some of the other reasons. So these are called layoff. This is called company fires many people due to various reasons could be. So what are the issue of layoffs? That during the economic slowdown, many companies did layoffs because they did not have enough work. So they dismissed many employees, they fired many employees, there were layoffs. In IT industry, there is we hear mass hiring and mass firing. These such kind of terminologies are used. Many times organizations close down, mergers and acquisition take place, and so company do or reduce their workforce due to various reasons. Means anyhow relation of employee is ending with the organization, but how the formal position or what the formalities and procedures should be applied in this whole process of separation, all these things should be taken care by HR department and HR manager very carefully. So far we have discussed these operative functions, and last and final advisory function we will discuss in next class. Till then, bye bye.